We become what we think about most of the time. L. Nightingale. When your mind is calm, your entire cerebellum, the thinking and deciding brain, functions at its highest level. But when you get upset, angry, depressed, or basically overridden by any emotion, what happens is that your thinking reverts to your limbic or emotional system, and thus your ability to process thoughts accurately, authentically, diminishes dramatically. And then you are more prone to operate irrationally, unproductively, towards decisions you act upon within your reality universe. In the book Emotional Intelligence by Daniel Goleman, he says when emotions are too muted, they create dullness and distance. When out of control, too extreme and persistent, they become pathological, as in immobilizing depression, overwhelming anxiety, raging anger, manic agitation. The goal is balance, not emotional suppression. Every feeling has its value and significance. According to the book Wholeness and the Implicate Order by David Bohm, it says in ancient times, the most basic meaning of the word measure was limit or boundary. In this sense of the word, each thing could be said to have its appropriate measure. For example, it was thought that when human behavior went beyond its proper bounds or measure, the result would have to be tragedy, as was brought out very forcefully in Greek dramas. Measure was indeed considered to be essential to the understanding of the good. Thus, the origin of the word medicine is the Latin medere, which means to cure, and which was derived from a root meaning, measure. This implied that to be healthy was to have everything in the right measure, in body and mind. Similarly, wisdom was equated with moderation and modesty, whose common root is also derived from measure, thus suggesting that the wise man is the one who keeps everything in the right measure. To illustrate this meaning of the word measure in physics, one could say that the measure of water is between 0 degree and 100 degrees Celsius. In other words, measure primarily gives the limit of qualities or of orders of movement and behavior. Wisdom is an equal measure of experience plus reflection. Aristotle. We look back for experience, but we look forward for inspiration. We act in the present because all power is now. The past only exists in the memory, the future in imagination. The present is what informs us of the result of the past and the basis towards which we might infer in influencing the future. All that was, all that would be, all that is manifests from the projection of thought, memory, imagination. Thoughts are things. The word thing signifies a conditioned form of existence. All that happens to us, including our humiliations, our misfortunes, our embarrassments, all is given to us as raw material, as clay, so that we may shape our art. Jorge Luis Borges. Every man's memory is his private literature. Aldous Huxley. Time is the substance I am made of. Time is a river which sweeps me along, but I am the river. It is a tiger which destroys me, but I am the tiger. It is a fire which consumes me, but I am the fire. Jorge Luis Borges. Our life is composed greatly from dreams from the unconscious, and they must be brought into connection with action. They must be woven together. A nice name. When the eyes and the ears are open, even the leaves on the trees teach like pages from the scriptures. Kabir. Look at the world around you. It may seem like an immovable, implacable place. It is not. With the slightest push, in just the right place, it can be tipped. Malcolm Gladwell. Don't be satisfied with stories, how things have gone with others. Unfold your own meat. Rumi. Helped are those who are content to be themselves. They will never lack mystery in their lives, and the joys of self-discovery will be constant. Alice Walker. You cannot swim for new horizons until you have courage to lose sight of the shore. William Faulkner. He who jumps into the void owes no explanation to those who stand and watch. Jean-Luc Godard. I recognize the chameleon. I no longer want to crawl on the earth and change colors. I want to exist from my own force, like the sun, which gives light and does not suck light. That belongs to the earth. I recall my solar nature and rush to my rising, Carl Jung, to be a force of change, of forgiveness, to embody the fluidity of the ocean, and in so doing, to let go of the attachment to identity, to thought, to condition, to form, which restricts your expression to love and flourishment, to take hold of the reins of your mind, your internal universe, to be in tune with self, and in so doing, go deeper into the well of your beingness, of your existence, of your meaning to life. When the roots are deep, there is no reason to fear the wind. You are the witness, the awareness of what has come forth to light from the depth of consciousness.